Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be playing a game that a lot of you have requested in my comment section to go back and check and see how alive it is here in 2024. And that game is, of course, going to be Black Ops 3 in the year 2024. This game is coming up to being 9 years old. As you can see, it released in 2015, but it was in November. So currently we are at 8 years. This game is 8 years old. But it is coming up to 9 years old. That's a very long time. Me personally, if I sat there and someone went, "Oh, when was the last time when was Black Ops 3 released?" I'd sit there and say 5 years a moment. It feels like it was something that was 5 years ago, but it is actually coming up to 9 years ago. This is becoming a classic Call of Duty. This will be labeled a classic Call of Duty pretty soon. I think anything longer than 10 years is pretty much a classic Call of Duty, and this game is getting there. But it's a little bit different of a game to play. Now, I've gotten that type of streak, so that might not help us today. But what we are going to do is check out Black Ops 3, see how alive it is, see how playable it is here in 2024, and kind of go down memory lane a little bit. I used to enjoy this game a lot, personally, and I'm probably... well, I want you guys to let me know down below. First of all, did you like the jetpack era of Call of Duty? Me, at the time, I did. I did enjoy it. I would say this game more specifically was the big one that kind of made me like Jetpack Call of Duty. Would I go back to it now? Probably not. I think Jetpack's had its time, but I want you guys to let me know down below whether or not you enjoyed the Jetpack era of Call of Duty. But also, where do you rank Black Ops 3 in your all-time Call of Duty list? Me, it's in my top 5. It is definitely in my top 5. This was by far and away the best jetpack game we ever got out of the three, of course, which were Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, and Black Ops 3. And Black Ops 3, I think, blew the other two out of the water, and it was just such a great game. But we're going to check out how alive it is in 2024. And a good start is the fact that we're getting into a game. That was something I was worried about, that we might not get into a game here. But we're going to see. And we're going to see if I've still got it, okay? I'm going to be honest. I have no idea if I'm going to be any good at this. This is, of course, a lot different to the cards we've had in the last few years. There are some things that have changed as well since this era of card, which is we have field of view slider, we have 120 FPS, we have different technology, we have input dead zones as well. I don't know what the dead zones are for this game, but I imagine 0.10 is the default. And of course, with these games, you cannot change them. So you kind of have to put up and shut up and just try and do your best to aim. So we're going to see if I still got it. I was pretty decent at the game, but I don't know if I'm going to be any decent now. But we're going to find out. And getting a kill like that, that's an okay start. At least I didn't, have a window wiper for aim there. And we flew there. That's the first time I've been flying and got a kill for a very long time. Like it's been a while since we've left our feet off the ground. But it's nice to get off the ground a little bit sometimes, eh? But yeah, Black Ops 3. An interesting Call of Duty. One that I'd like to know whether you guys would be interested in coming to Game Pass. Of course, at some point it should do. But I don't expect it to be anytime soon. We are, of course, waiting for the games to come to Game Pass. The ones that I think people are more looking forward to, which are your Black Ops 2s, your Black Ops 1s, MW2, MW3, the OG MW2, MW3, of course, not the modern day versions. But we're waiting on those. And this game will be a game that, at some point, will hit the Game Pass. I know it will. I guarantee you it. But of course, this is a little bit different. This is an Xbox One release, this was. So a bit before the Xbox Series X, which I am, of course, playing on. And I am playing at 120 FPS. Not actually in the game, but on my monitor it is set to 120 FPS. I should probably change it to 60 FPS. But I'm not going to do that just for the sake of the video. I'm just going to keep it set to how I've got it set. And yeah, that might screw me over a little bit. But yeah, it's a very interesting Call of Duty, this was. I don't know what people think of Black Ops 3. Like, I feel like some people liked it, and then some people didn't like it just because there was the whole jetpack thing, right? People didn't enjoy jetpacks. I think some people just didn't give it a chance, if I'm being honest. I think there was a bit overhated, especially Infinite Warfare. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about Infinite Warfare too much in this gameplay, or this play test of Black Ops 3 matchmaking and gameplay here in 2024. But Infinite Warfare didn't really get a chance, did it? I think people were done with jetpacks. I guess the main community decided that they didn't want to play it. And I felt that was a shame, right? I felt like jetpacks had a good era. It had some good releases. They weren't the worst in the Call of Duty series. We've definitely had worse since then. But yeah, I'd like you guys to let me know down below what your thoughts and feelings are about it. Me personally, this was one of my favorite games. This was, like I said, a top 5 Call of Duty to me. Had a lot going for it. I mean, look at the camos you get. These were kind of free, kind of not free. Obviously, this was also the era of supply drops, and supply drops had its own interesting arguments, I guess. But yeah, it's very difficult playing this now, though. I'm guessing that's more because of the dead zones and stuff, and just having a different controller, different Xbox, and all that is, you know, not native to the game. But yeah, this feels so hard to actually go back and play. Like, I sit there and wonder how the hell I even played this. Like, I'm not doing too bad. To you guys, it might look okay, you know, my aim's a little bit okay. Just on the okay side, we'll go with. But this is so difficult to actually, like, hit shots. Like, again, I'm doing a pretty good job of making it look like it's not. But man, is it... Oh, God, that might be why. Because some people are lagging a little bit. That's another thing I want to know. Like, I don't know, and I'm not sure how to test for this, really. Let's have a look connection-wise. So 33 milliseconds ping. That's not too bad. But has this game got dedicated servers? I do believe it did back in the day, but I'm not sure if they do now. That's the one thing I can't tell you guys, whether or not it does have dedicated or not dedicated servers right now. It might be player-hosted. The only way I'm going to know, of course, is if someone leaves, which I'm not sure many people are going to do. I don't think like how would I put it? This game has a massive player base, if I'm honest. Again, I'm quite shocked that I even got into a game as decently quick as I did. Last time it was a bit of a struggle. Of course, you know, we did see with the matchmaking there. It wasn't fast like playing Black Ops 1 or that. But it was still okay. It was decently. It's actually probably more on par now with the modern day Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2 games. Not the OG ones, of course, but the modern day ones when it comes to search times. But obviously this game, a little bit different. This one doesn't have skill-based matchmaking. Modern day Call of Duties have skill-based matchmaking. And the modern day games take a little bit longer because of that skill-based matchmaking. I'm watching people spawn, so of course the spawns were clearly fantastic in this game. Oh, this guy's... I forgot you could do that. But, yep, specialist abilities, if you guys ever forgot about those. Not sure what, you know, how good or bad special abilities were for Call of Duty. They're kind of still in Call of Duty, but in a weird way now. It's kind of like your trophy system is kind of your special ability. Your ammo box is your special ability. Nothing crazy like Glitch or, you know, a Tempest or Heat Wave and stuff that can literally get you kills for free. They were like basically kill streak, let's be honest. They had kill streak type abilities that were given to you, I guess, for free. I'm pretty sure in this game they charged up as well, just like they did in Black Ops 4, etc. But I think in this game they weren't actually that bad. Like, they weren't too bad. It felt like you actually had to, you know, go out and get the kills to actually earn the abilities. As I'm looking now, like, I don't believe... Yeah, kinetic armor doesn't seem to charge that fast. If it is even charging at all, I can barely tell. But it seems like you had to get the kills to actually get the abilities and use them. And, yeah, this was a good game, in my opinion. It's a nice one to go back and play. It sucks a little bit, because you know what, actually? If there's any game that would be cool to remaster just because I think it could be remastered, this would be a good one. Just because I think things like a field of view slider, being able to play at 120 FPS, would actually benefit this game so much. And make it actually, like, a lot better, I'd say. I'm not sure what way I'm trying to say this, but this game would be very good with 120 FPS, a field of view slider, the dead zone things that we have now, you know, the ability to change your dead zone and that. I think this game would be very solid with a remaster if we could get one, but is that going to happen anytime soon? I doubt it. I doubt Call of Duty, Activision, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, any of them are going to revisit Jetpack Call of Duty anytime soon. At least I don't think so. I don't think so. You know, maybe Warzone, they might, you know, sit there and be like, right, Warzone's getting stale. What can we do to fix that? Oh, I know. Let's, oh, rejack. There we go. We got him. That was a terrible ability. I hated that thing. But it wasn't actually that OP. Well, now it isn't anyway. It used to be. It did used to be very OP. I mean, then again, I am using an ability that's quite OP itself. Oh, he's got an Annihilator. Should we risk it? Yeah, let's Ego Chow. Oh, we did it for the kill as well. Final kill cam. But, there it is, guys. That is Black Ops 3 in 2024. Just a little gameplay for you guys to, you know, check it out. You guys wanted me to showcase to you whether or not it's alive, whether it's playable or not. Here on Xbox, it is indeed playable. I can't tell you for PlayStation, of course, this game was not crossplay, but it is alive. It is playable. It's a little bit weird going back and playing it now. It's quite difficult. Like, I do generally think things like the dead zone and the lack of FPS, you know, being able to play at 120 FPS and that does make it a bit hard to go back and play for someone who's, you know, experienced the newer Call of Duty and that. But it's still a fun game to go back and enjoy again. We had a decent connection. It wasn't great. It wasn't perfect. Again, I don't know if it was dedicated servers. I don't know if it was just peer-to-peer or not. But that is Black Ops 3 in 2024. A great Call of Duty, in my opinion. Underrated, I think, now. I think it has got to the point of being underrated. I think people's top 5 lists for a Call of Duty game don't really include this game anymore. But before we go, we are, of course, going to go and visit the supply drops, right? Remember these bad boys? Contracts and stuff. Ah, man. I mean, I don't know whether this was a good thing or not. I kind of liked it. I kind of didn't like it. It has its pros. It has its cons. But you guys let me know down below what you think. But we're going to open up a supply drop here and see what we get. Absolutely nothing. Never mind. We hate this system. But I'm only joking. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know down below what you think of Black Ops 3. How do you rate Black Ops 3? What do you think about it? And let me know your experience. If you've played it here in 2024, can you get into lobbies perfectly fine? I know some of you put down below that you couldn't in previous videos. That's why I've tested it for you guys today. I found a lobby quite easily. I did manage to play that lobby quite no issues at all. So it seems to be a little bit better than it was last time. And I had a strict nat type. So realistically, I shouldn't have actually found a lobby. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, notifications on. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.